Let's fucking do this. The final battle. The Siege of Esperanza. Oh, come on. Nice.
Eyes open, Paolo. Copy, Paz. Are you good?
I puked 6 times, I'm dehydrated, and I'm scared shitless. But you know, revolution and stuff. He's fine, Danny. Don't you worry. King of a sweet soundtrack for destruction.
Let's speak some truth.
You on?
I copy, Yelena.
We've cleared the perimeter. La Moral has your back.
And Libertad is fucking grateful.
Monroe would have fucking loved this, Danny.
Batter up, Yelena.
Batter up. Danny, you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be, Loki.
Twice in a lifetime. It'll be chaos, Danny.
Oh yeah.
The likes of which you've never seen. But take a moment. This is history.
And if by some miracle you reach that tower, remember, the war is only over
When we are all free.
see, Jefe. See.
Oh, we'll be free. Alright, Gorilla. Oh, RPG. Where's the other one? There they are. Okay. Oh, okay, this isn't working. Can I change my weapons? I think I can, right? Yep, I'm going to equip that a second. And that should take out the tank. Oh, there you go. Right, and then I'll just switch back to my other gun. Or other weapon. There we go. This is mental. Alright, let's go. Oh shit.
Yelena, I took out all the jammers.
Nice work, Danny. Every little thing we do to fuck with McCabe Castillo's network counts.
Think this will make the history books?
Oh yeah. Years from now, the great attack on the jammers is probably going to be a national holiday.
Laugh now. You see.
Alright, oh,
They're killing us! Where are you?
I'm on my way.
What's happening?
Huntsman's Air Force! Can't move without getting swarmed by fucking helicopters!
Keep your head down. I'm coming to you.
Gracias!
Yeah, I'm on my way, don't worry.
Okay.
What? Come on, you cowards. Come on. Come on, you pussies.
Paolo, secure the high ground.
See, Danny, I see it.
Lucky Mama, watch his back.
Come on.
Keep him in one piece. I promise.
What? Shut up, shut up. Alright, come on, we got him.
Esperanza! Radio Libertad is here with the real voice of Yara. We have freed your airways, and now we're here to free you.
Yeah, I'm helping her out.
My way. I have to keep pushing.
Rise up, Yara! Rise up!
Fuck yeah, you do. You hear that, Castillo? Don't stop that magic, Billy.
I want hero! Oh, and send a fucking bullet to our northwest. We have to reach
What? Come on, we got him. Oh, they got a helicopter, that doesn't matter. Oh, we're pushing them back. Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna put his ass down.
Juan, I've reached Anton's tower. La Torre de fucking Leon.
Time to slay the lion.
It's quiet.
The smart soldados knew to run. It's just the fanatics and the true believers now. Careful, Danny. He's going to be protected by his best.
Doesn't matter.
Anton is backed into a corner. Just be ready for anything.
Juan, it's okay. School is over.
See. And now it's graduation.
I'll see you at the top, guerrilla.
Put him in the ground, compay.
That's the plan.
It is time for all true Yarans to stand up and defend their future. Soldiers! Yara has given you everything. Now give everything for Yara.
Die, you pussy. Come on, die. Come on, how's it not killing you? Should be a bit quicker than that, shouldn't it? Oh, there you go. Come on. Come on. There you go. There we go, that's that one down. Alright, switch weapons. Oh, there they are. Oh, come on. There you go, got him. That one, there goes that. Right, let's switch back to that one. Let's kill them all. Oh, what's that? 17th century Spanish cannon. This cannon once protected the coastline of Esperanza from the Spanish crown. Legend says it was forged from the melted down manacles of slaves, although modern metallurgy has identified the source of the cast iron as Germany. It has been restored as a symbol of foreign oppression. Alright. Come on, let's kill all these pricks. There's another one. Come on, you cowards. Alright, let's go up the stairs. There's a turret down.
Stand with me, my loyal Yaras,
They're all gonna die.
and fight for me.
The way to Castillo.
Come on, how many left? Another one down. That's alright.
You have killed thousands, set my city on fire, destroyed the dream of paradise. All that stands between you and the throne is me and my son.
I'm no dictator.
Lies. You're not Clara. Yara is burning, and you don't put out fires with free elections. He's about the same age I was when Nigarias murdered my father. I never thought that you would have to face what they put me through. I'm sorry, Diego. You are my lion. Everything that I did to make you stronger.
You are not going to kill him. He's gonna die anyway.
Last lesson, Mio. There is one thing in life that will always be true. Do you know what that is?
Death.
See. You will protect him from your friends, from the monsters.
He'll be safe. I promise.
Lies.
Diego! No! Everything's gonna be alright. Don't move, chamaco.
It's okay, Danny.
Don't duck.
You smell that? That's the stink of fucking victory!
Juan, he shot Diego in the fucking chest.
You gotta be kidding me. Forget the kid, Danny.
Fuck you, he's bleeding out.
Was he hit in the heart, Danny? Is he breathing?
Lucky, I don't know. There's too much blood.
Don't move, Danny. We're coming up.
Come on, Diego. Stay with me, chamaco.
It's okay. It's okay, Danny. You were the lucky one.
No. No.
Move, Danny!
Lucky, what's happening?
I don't want to be the one to say this, but what do we do now?
Yara needs a leader until we can hold elections.
There's only one person I trust in this room.
You better not say yourself.
Yara is yours, Danny.
Lo siento.
No, it's not. I'm not a politician. Clara was. Maybe you are. The only reason we are standing here It's because we didn't wait for one person to solve all our problems. When tyranny is law, revolution is order.
Where are you going?
Yara's yours. Don't fuck it up.
To fallen heroes.
To her Yara.
You know, Danny, there's never gonna be an election.
There's plenty of Castillo's friends out there who want to make sure of that. You want to go hunting?
It's like I'm looking in a fucking mirror.
Wants a guerrilla.
Always a guerrilla. I ever tell you the story of the time Santos smuggled me into Uganda so I can steal him a goddamn zebra?
Yes.
Angry motherfuckers. But that didn't stop me, Danny. Just gives me confidence.
Are you serious? That's the ending. I mean, what the hell was that ending? Like, I get all the way to the top to Anton and Diego. I thought I was going to get given a choice as to whether, like, I kill him or don't kill him, something like that. And then what ends up happening is Anton Castillo shoots his own fucking son, and then he slits his own throat. And then they're both dead, and it's like... He's not wrong, though, saying, like, you know... Yara's up in flames, 3 elections aren't going to put the fires out. And at the end of all of that, it seemed like, you know, Danny was the one who was going to be temporarily in charge until elections. But then Danny's like, no, fuck this, I'm walking away. I'm leaving Yara to you, like, guys, you can deal with it. Don't fuck it up. Not sure how that's going to work out. And this is literally what I said in the beginning when I started playing this. Revolutions are pointless because they never change anything. It's literally just a recycle of something else, and then it just starts again. Like, they start a war to end one, which then inevitably starts another war for some other reason. And like Juan said, there won't be any elections. And sure, some of Castillo's sympathizers or whatnot are still out there who will make sure that doesn't happen, that there are no free elections, but like, who's going to be in charge of Yara? Because it's like, them lot were saying it should be Danny, but Danny's like, no, I didn't want to be in charge of Yara. And all of that stuff. I thought I was going to get a choice in whether or not to be in charge of Yara, to kill Castillo or not, but that was fucked up. Shot his own son, and then killed himself by slitting his throat. That was mental. Like, he just... Like, why ask me to look after your son after I kill you, and then you say lie? How is that a lie? Like, Danny clearly cares about him enough to not want him to die. Like, he stopped him from getting sniped by Juan. He didn't kill him when he was in, like, when he, like, encountered him before in the tower. When he went through that secret hallway. Like, he could have killed him then, but didn't. You know, there's plenty of times Danny could have let, you know, Diego die, but he didn't. So I don't understand how Castillo's going to be like, Danny's lying. When he said, I'll protect my son, it's like, yeah, I promise. And it's like, liar. So I wouldn't really say he's lying. I believe Danny would protect Diego, but obviously we don't get that choice. Castillo was like, lie, shoots Diego, and then slits his throat. That was fucked. and that's the ending. Like, I thought I would have been given a choice. Well, that's usually how it works in Far Cry games. Like, at the end, you get a choice. Like, in the previous Far Cry game, you were given a choice. And in the one before that, you were given a choice. The one before that, you were given a choice. And the one before that, you were given a choice. But this one, you weren't given a choice? Like, does it play out differently depending on what you do and don't do? I don't get that. But it just seems like, you know, we still carry on, you know. We're still a guerrilla, you know, like, rule whatever it was. Once a guerrilla, always a guerrilla. You know, so it seems like, you know, Danny and Juan are out hunting for the Castillo sympathizers, these true Yarans. But I don't know. Something about that ending just doesn't really seem right. Not like I didn't like it, it just didn't seem like a very fulfilling ending. Like, it didn't seem like a very good ending. Clara just gets one tapped in the head while we're having bullshit dinner with Castillo and Diego, and then it's like I meet up with them again up in the tower after we storm the city, the capital, for then Castillo to shoot his own son and kill him and then slit his own throat, and then it's like, well, what now? You know, like Espada said, you know, what now? Or was it Yelena? It's like, what now? It's like, yeah, what now? Like, the whole reason we were driving on for this, like, we were being driven on throughout this whole war was because of it. Because of this war. The war itself was what was driving everyone forward. But now it's over, it's like, well, what the fuck do we do now? And that's the thing, you need to think ahead for these things. Otherwise, what's the point of revolting? Like, you revolt, you win, now it's like, what do we do now? Well, it's like the country's pretty much in a fucking shambles. Everything's destroyed, everything's on fire. Free elections, free speech, all that freedom of shit isn't going to do anything. It's not going to put out the fires. It's not going to stop nothing. It's all it's going to cause is another civil war. Like, it's not like you shouldn't revolt when stuff like this happens in real life, like dictatorships and tyranny and all that bollocks. But it's like when you get to the end and actually win it, because obviously revolutions don't always go out in the favour of the revolutionaries. Sometimes it's the government that wins. But it's like whenever the revolutionaries do win and they like are victorious, and then it's like, well, what happens now? You know, they won, but it's like, well, what do you do now? It's like Castillo said, like, you've won, but it's like free elections won't put out the fires and destruction. It's like, it's not wrong. It's not what he did was justified, but at the same time, villains like him are always like, with what some of the stuff they say is true, but of course it's like, oh, he's a bad guy, it doesn't matter, it's what bad guys say and do. And it's like, well, he's not wrong though, that's the point. It's not about perspective or different viewpoints or opinions, it's just fact. Free elections aren't going to solve the aftermath of the Civil War, are they? It's not what's going to fix anything. But it is what it is. The game is done. It's over. Diego's dead. Castillo is dead. Clara's dead. Other people along the way have died. And Yara is a shithole. Everything's on fire. Now what? Now what? Danny and Juan just hunt down any remaining Castillo sympathizers? Who knows? But I guess it's until Far Cry 7. That's it. Until the next revolution. Because that's pretty much what these games are about. They're just revolution games. Civil War games. Because I played every Far Cry game apart from one. Like, I played Far Cry 2, that was in Africa. Wasn't really, well, I guess no, it was sort of a civil war. It was like I can't remember what part of Africa it was in, but it was like the government, you know, being tyrannical, and then you got people fighting back. Far Cry 3 was the same thing. You got an island for the crackheads, and then it's like you're fighting back with the people on the island. Far Cry 4, you got somewhere in, I don't know, like the Himalayas or some shit, you know, in Asia, and then you're fighting against another tyrannical leader. Far Cry 5, you're fighting against another tyrannical Christian extremist. In Far Cry 6, another tyrannical leader. And that is that. And I guess again, Far Cry 7, you know, if they make a Far Cry 7, where's it going to be? Because obviously Far Cry 2 is in Africa. Far Cry 3, I don't know where that was. Far Cry 4 was in Asia. Pretty sure it was in Asia. Far Cry 5 was America. Like in Montana, somewhere like that. Somewhere like that. Far Cry 6 was in the Caribbean. Whereas if they make Far Cry 7, where's that going to be? Perhaps Europe? You know, because it's not like wars don't happen in Europe. Of course, you know, we've got the main one happening in Europe, but it's like there's been other ones happening in Europe, and there probably is other wars happening in Europe. Maybe Far Cry 7 in the Middle East, you know, Europe, Middle East, because they've done one in Africa, they've done one in the Caribbean, America, Asia, maybe somewhere else in Asia, maybe somewhere in South America. You know, there's a few places where there could be another civil war. It was a good game, very long game, but of course that's the thing with games like this, like keeping them engaging and enjoyable for as long as you can, especially if they're really long games, because you can have a really long game that's boring, and then you can have a really short game that's fun. It's keeping people who play games engaged with it and enjoying it, like myself, obviously, because you can make a long game and it can be good, but it's just keeping it good the whole way. Because some games go too long, it's like, oh, it should have stopped at some point, and it's just kind of like dragging it on a bit too much. But whatever. Good game. Not sure about the ending, but it is what it is. I guess until the next Far Cry game, whenever that will come out, if it does. Probably will. Just be interesting to see where Far Cry 7 will take place. Just let the credits roll.
Libertad thanks you for your support. And I come bearing good news. Our Ribiro supply has tripled.
You know, it's so sad about that Castillo kid. I mean, what his papa did. Wow, that is crazy.
A tragedy.
Well, you know, some people are just sick in the mind, hermano. They're out of control.
Same time next week.
Oh, you can bet your life on it.
Who was that? Who was Juan talking to? Just said insurgency initiated. Huh? FND 2nd Armor Division, military target. What?
What?
Job's not done, Acere. You said it first, Danny. Anton's dead, but his army's still out there. They're the insurgents now. Feels like every week we got fresh targets to take down.
No rest for the wicked.
The beauty of revolution, Danny, is never over.
Capture the FND base. Wait, what? Abandoning a base will let the FND retake control of the area. What? Rank 21? Wait, what the fuck? What is this? So they've taken those bases back, those checkpoints. Defeat the insurgent leader. We've seen an increased military activity at the tank depot. We believe someone is trying to reboot the old tank project there and regain a foothold in the region. This intel is corroborated by a new propaganda program being broadcast from Maria Marquez's TV station, which is claiming that Castillo loyalists will soon show their flags to all of Yara. Oh, okay. Insurgency. Each week a province will be retaken by Castillo's forces. Complete insurgency objectives to reveal the location of the insurgent leader. Eliminate the insurgent leader. Okay. So still more stuff to do. Yeah, there we go, military targets. Checkpoint, checkpoint, armor division. Yeah, Libertad is alive. She dead now. Look at that. Casa de Libertad. And Anton is dead. Diego is dead. Insurgent leader. We need to find out who the fuck this insurgent leader is.